Good evening, my viewers, and it's my second video today in the morning, in afternoon at 1 o'clock my time. I was doing video with Linda G. Comanche, and we had a lot of fun, and the video is on her channel. So she's right now watching the Super Bowl. So far I'm correct. There was a middle break, and I was so far her team 49ers is equal with the other team, so they are 10-10. At the beginning, when I started watching the Super Bowl, they were 3 for the 49ers. Now it's 10-10. So they are still hanging on the from the guards, the water thing that is collecting water from the roof. We will see. I don't know anything about Super Bowl, and my husband doesn't even know, so he knows everything about soccer. He grew up in Poland, so that's his type of sport. Okay, and I will start first with saying thank you to Messi G, please. That's her name on the comment section. Thank you so much for organizing the subjects and questions when I was doing. It's so nice of you. Thank you. And so many people were pleased with that. I will have to catch contact with you. On the last video, I make a mistake between Paul Ryan and Rand Paul. Paul and Rand and Ryan. So I'm sorry, but I think everyone knew what I had on my mind, and Rand Paul is from Kentucky. Yeah. I have to think a few times now what I'm saying. As well, I said that about the passengers that were getting quarantine close to Italy. There were 7,000 people that were on quarantine. So apparently about 2 people were infected on that ship. But the rest, I think that they eventually let them out. And I will start with, we have too many glasses. And Marta Cervantes, will Mitch McConnell and his wife, Ellen Chow, ever get indicted? And as an answer, I saw symbol of Chinese forbidden city. It's in Beijing, and I have the feeling that she will run away there to avoid to be indicted. She's Chinese, so probably Mitch McConnell will run away with her, because that was my answer, that the symbol of that big bell that they are making some announcement, that's what I saw, and I knew that it's the forbidden city in China town. In Beijing, forbidden city, that's the part of the city. So not too much luck with catching those 2 birds. I will do the cards. I want to know, because it is something that we all want to know. I'm always cleansing the cards, and I will put them a little bit lower. Yeah. I love to always have the candle whenever I'm doing readings. I feel like that's for some protection and bringing good energy. I'm superstitious, but who said that that's wrong? So, how about Mitch McConnell and his wife? Will they be indicted? Fulfilling our dreams, we want to indict them, but would they be indicted? think of, there might be some illness that he might get it, Mitch. I think he will be, yes, I'm correct with my intuition. He will be sick. So that's the reason she will run for the money. She will go somewhere where will be secure, and she's investing probably so much in China. So she will run there. Yes, she will run outside of the borders of USA. We will know the secrets. We will learn the secrets, but she will be, I don't think she will be sent back because China will be protecting her. So I'm trying to put them in different places so the next time when I'm doing those cards, they are not in the same place. Okay. Hope banks, that's the questioner. Will Trump face some punishments for lying to Mueller? And the answer was, it's like in the progress when you are waving the bars on the window from the prison. So it's not completely waived, but there will be punishment and he will be facing the law. So I think eventually he will have some punishments and so on. I can hear you all pull some cards, okay? Whole family will be dysfunctional, not only him. And I don't know if I shuffle enough. Okay. Again, the same card. We will learn the secret, so everything will come out to the surface. The whole family, the happy, blessed family, will be trying to run away as fast as they can because they are afraid. I can't do that, but they will run away outside of the borders. Because of the justice, they will run away from the government. And I'm not that much of a magician, believe me. I will never be able to. I don't even shuffle well. Even I'm doing this for 14 years. Yes. But I'm not very good with shuffling. So we can expect all those guys like Mitch McConnell, his wife, and Trump's family trying to run away from the law. When they will feel that the ground is heated under their feet, that the devil is coming to grab them, they will be running away. Okay. Sandra Colomb. Will Nancy Pelosi be recognized for her hard work? As an answer, I saw Nancy Pelosi on a pedestal, and this was a medal that she will get. Absolutely. She will be recognized what she is doing as extreme achievement, even for being a woman on that position and holding everyone to obey some rules. That's absolute achievement. I can't do that with anyone around my. Apparently, I can some this way, but no, I'm not that good with controlling anyone. But she can control. She's quiet. I didn't see her raising her voice, screaming. She is perfect on her where she is. Magic Moi. Why didn't we get Trump's tax returns yet? And don't worry, they are cutting the barrier, they are cutting the tree to get to it. And for a split second, when I was doing that vision, I have seen the floor It was like Shakira and Lopez, they were dancing on that glass floor, but this glass floor was see-through, so we could see through the floor what's underneath. Eventually, they will cut the tree, they will cut to the chase, they will show us his taxes. It will take a while, but maybe closer to the election it's better. So hopefully in the summer we will see some results of his taxes. Marta Morais. Will Trump go after the senators who voted for witnesses? And as an answer, I saw two people holding to the door, open to the door, get out. So they will have knowledge that they are not welcome anymore, that Trump wants them out, and even those Republicans don't want them in the Senate. So those people are not going to have easy life in the Senate. They will feel like they are the outsiders, they are not welcome there. But that's what I saw. Mo Hopkinson. Trump will be acquitted. How long before we got throw tomatoes at him? And I tried. I didn't see anyone throwing tomatoes, so maybe I was taking this too literally, and I didn't see the result from that. Sorry, sometimes there is a missing vision in my mind, but I think it was taking the question too seriously, whoever is sending me the answers, and they didn't show it that we will have anyone throwing tomatoes at him or eggs, whatever. Heather Mitchells want to know how USA will look in 10 years from now. And it was like from one side to another, completely opposite side. So some ways it will be good, some ways it wouldn't, but you can be prepared that it will be opposite what is right now. And maybe opposite party, everything will be kind of on opposite. So there will be clean environment, but it will affect some companies and so on. So it will be give and take. Catherine Welsh. Is Mueller? That will be 3 questions about Mueller, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then there is one more. Okay. Is Mueller as squeaky clean as we hoped he is? How will... And as an answer, I saw the dog house on the side, or bird house on the side. I think he was but he did the job and he couldn't do anything more. It's like he abandoned the birdhouse and left because it was not anymore convenient. And it was so much pressure on him, so everything went on the side. It was not the way it was supposed to be. So he didn't have the safety of his nest, like the birdhouse. It was crooked. When the bar came in, everything went offside. So he knew he has to remove himself, and there was no way that he can stay there and have protection, because when you have on the birdhouse the roof this way, that was great, but if it was this way, there is no protection. I think everything went 90 degrees. So he tried to do his best job, but they cut probably his finances. They told him finish as soon as possible, and it was very fast done when Barr came to the power. So I think, okay, this one is related to that question about Rosenstein. Was Rosenstein feeding the information from Mueller to Trump and to the White House? And as an answer, I heard that he was giving a big portion of the information to the White House. He was holding some to himself, and he was hoping that the elevator will take him to the higher position, but that position was taken by Barr. I answered similar way a couple weeks ago, or something like that. It's so hard to remember my own answers. Terry Dessler, Miller is not looking well. Is he sick? And as an answer, I saw him sitting and keeping his legs on that vibration for circulation. So I think he has a real problem with circulation. He was from the nature very active, very straightforward, but he is now like little spider, where are you taking me? That's the joke. But I will do the reading of him because it looks like the all energy that was keeping him alive, it's like sunken in him. I don't feel that he has the same ability to be as happy with himself. Now when he has more time to think about everything, he thinks I should done this differently, but it was chaotic in his life. I understand him. And he wanted to do best job, but the Barr came in and he cut his legs. He flipped his whole security thing, and right away we knew that the story is ending. So I will pull cards for Mueller. Shaky Tower. Oh my gosh, we want to know if anything is going wrong in his life. That's what we know, because most of you are afraid that he is having some health issue, and it was keeping him alive. Like my husband is telling me, you are happy, you are vibrant because you are doing what you like to do. And that's true. When we are having a passion for something, it gives us some good energy. And honestly, when Leszek left, I thought, oh, I'm done. I'm not going to be asked questions. I can't do this. But I'm trying my best. I'm much better when I have the question. My vibrations are far better. So I had wonderful day time with Linda when I was able to answer those questions without having even time to think. So about Mueller, how is his health? It is his lungs and his heart. It's all this square thing over here. It's not too good. So the palpitation and everything is like, I think it's 4 things that are bothering him, not only one. Yeah, he is not even letting himself to know what it is. He doesn't like to go to see a doctor. he thinks he will take chances, but what he put he will receive, and not going to the doctor is never a good answer to anyone. And he has to see a doctor. That's to me double meaning card, lover or doctor. He needs to see a doctor, and he has to be careful how he is going ahead with his life. There are some problems, and one of those guys I went to say goodbye yesterday with my husband. We went to the funeral of our friend who died this week. And he was stubborn. He didn't want to go to the doctor for the last 5 years. He knew that he has diabetes. And it's so sad. And his wife couldn't force him. So there is some problem with Mueller, and his wife don't know how to persuade him that he has to take care of himself, because he is the macho guy and he has the last word to say it. Yes, you are the macho guy, but Mr. Mueller, but you have to go and take care of yourself. And I hope he listens and he will do it. And that was the last question about Mueller. And I have about Trump donation. Connecto 33. Is Trump donating his salary, or it is another scam? Because Trump loves to do scams. And I saw slices of bread, or whatever slices. I think he's slicing so thin to give here, to give there, to give there, because he knows those things will be traceable. So he's afraid of not giving them, not giving away those money. But I think that will be easy to trace, and he has to prove one day that he was giving those money. So I think he is giving those money he is giving. He is hiding the money that he is getting from some leaders of some countries under the table in the suitcases. That's what I have seen about Saudi Arabia. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments and your hands up. And please write me your questions. I will try to answer. I'm trying to answer 11 questions from after each video. And in the middle of the month, I will do another lottery. So watch for that video, because the first video will be more important. The second will be important to only one person who will win it. But and I will post it on the first video who was the winner. Okay, so in the middle of the night I will do that. But please watch all of them. Thank you so much. And please see Linda's Gikamanchi video that we recorded today. She is giving me such a comfort to do videos with her. I love it with David Johnson and Lina Rodriguez. So now I will be more brave to use the Zoom again, because before Leszek was helping me. Today my son was supposed to come, but he is the younger son, so he sent his girlfriend. And thank you, Tracy, for helping me. Thank you. Bye-bye.